Alright, got one GameCube game here. Unfortunately, I didn't look at the disc too well when I was there, and I didn't realize how bad it was till we got home. But the disc does not work, but it's still okay for, you know, the case and manual and everything for now. But that is Cabela's Outdoor Adventures. But anyways, this one is complete. It's missing the precautions manual, but that's always an easy find. You can always, I got a big stack of those. So, but anyways, the disc is really rough. I didn't realize that till after we purchased it and everything, but not that big a deal. It wasn't that, you know, expensive, so it's not that bad. All right, and then we've got 3 Xbox games here. First one here is Best of Platinum Hits, which is hard to see. I hardly see that, but that is Project Gotham Racing 2. Pretty nice shape. The disc looks brand new, but that's complete. There's that one. Then we've got 2 copies of Sega GT 2002 and the JSRF Jet Set Radio feature. It's a double pack. One of them is missing the Sega GT manual. The disc looks pretty good on that one. But then the other one is 100% complete with both manuals, and the disc looks brand new. So, not bad. Just decided to pick up both just because the game was at least in there, so that was cool. Then, we've got 3 PS2 games here. First one here is Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Make the Grade. Not too spectacular of a title, but it is a factory sealed title, which is really, really cool. Factory sealed game. It's got some holes in the plastic seal, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's factory sealed, so I couldn't complain. So that's definitely cool. And then this one I hadn't seen before, which I thought was pretty cool, and that is Athens 2004, the Olympics, which is really, really cool. And that one is 100% complete with the mail-in card or whatever that is, the bonus PlayStation card and all that. Very nice disc, so that's very cool. And then the last PS2 game here is Star Wars Starfighter. And I'm not sure if I have that or not, but if I don't, that's definitely going in. If I do, then we'll see for upgrades. But that one is complete as well. So very, very cool. And then the last stack of, you know, games that I'll show from the lot. Tyler had a couple games that he's going to show. But there's 4 PS3 games here, which is really, really cool. Definitely worth picking up. First one here is Grand Theft Auto 5. It's got a reprint label or insert. Someone printed it out. It's just black and white, but it still looks pretty good. But that does have the blimp, you know, download code and the manual. No poster, but the disc looks really nice as well, so there's that. So it's basically a complete game, so not bad at all. That was really cool. Then we've got Little Big Planet Game of the Year Edition, which I thought was really cool. I don't think I have that one yet. I know Tyler has it, but I don't think. But that one is complete. Very nice disc. Then we've got Ratchet and Clank All for One. Very nice shape as well. This had one of those red box ring stickers around the ring of the disc, which I probably spent 45 minutes trying to get off, which I eventually did, so the disc looks nice now, but that one is complete and definitely going into the collection. Very cool. And then the last one here I thought was really, really cool. I hadn't seen it before, and I'm sure it's worth more than the regular edition of it. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. And that is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Legendary Edition with the slipcover. And that one is in very nice shape, and it is 100% complete with a brand new looking disc. So very, very cool. I definitely was happy to see those in their stack of games that they were, you know, selling. So that was really cool. Gotta try and put the paper slipcover over again. So there's that. And then Tyler will go ahead and show the 2 games that he wanted to show from that stack.
We got one Game Boy Advance game here, and that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition.
Very, very cool. I'm pretty sure we didn't have that yet, so that's definitely going in.
Then we got one PSP game, and that's Gangs of London.
Also in very nice shape.
That is 100% complete.
So very cool. So, for all those games, they did a bundle deal for us. Most of them were $1 each, but in the end they ended up costing us only $17 and some change, which is incredible, especially for the 4 PS3 games in there and everything. That was awesome. So that was very, very good find. I was definitely pleased with that. So that was really cool. Alright, and then Tyler's going to go ahead and show the last pawn shop stop that we made, which was at an Easy Pawn, which was not too far from that Mr. Money, as a matter of fact. And there was some pretty good titles in there that Tyler picked out and I purchased and everything, so we're going to go ahead and go with those.
I got one PSP game here, and that is Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories.
Very nice shape.
And that is 100% complete with the map, too, so that's pretty cool.
It's got like that crispy, brand new feel to the front of the case and stuff. It's got, you know, hardly any use to it, which is really nice.
We got one PS3 game here, which is a really good PS3 game. That is Dirt 2. I played this a little bit, and what I did play was amazing. Great game. It's actually really uncommon, I think. I haven't seen very many copies of it.
Yeah, it's kind of odd, to be honest with you, but it's definitely nice to finally find a full copy of that, so that was really cool.
And then we got 3 Wii games here. We got Animal Crossing City Folk, and that is the Nintendo Selects edition. And I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure this isn't complete. I think this isn't just what's supposed to come in here. On the ones on eBay, I've been seeing real manuals with it, so I'm not too sure. But I'm not too sure.
Anyways, that was really nice. Like, real quick, I'll show you. Some of these games, if you can see, there's the price that we paid for it right there on the top of the disc. It's on the inside of the case. They wrote in red marker, and it's hard to get off. This one was $2, which is really cool. But you'll see that with the next couple of games. They wrote on the inside of the cases with markers, and I just can't get them off. The PS3 game and the PSP game were nice to get off because of the smooth surface of the case. But these the Wii cases and stuff have different textures, so you can't get it out. So it's unfortunate, but anyway.
And we got Mario Kart Wii. This one is disc and case only. As you can see, we paid $5 for that one. And then the last Wii game here is Super Mario Galaxy, which I've been looking for a while, actually. And that one's 100% complete.
And that one, yeah, we didn't have that one yet, which was really odd. We had the second one for the first one, but now we have it, so that was really cool.
And then we got one PlayStation 2 case and manual only here, and that is The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning.
And apparently, people like to steal from pawn shops and stuff, so that was the reason why the disc wasn't in there. We asked them specifically if they kept some discs in the back, and they did do that for some of these games, like the Wii games and stuff. We had to ask for those because they weren't in the case. But I thought they did that for some of their PS2 games as well. But you know, we took it up to the counter, and they said, no, someone just decided to pocket the disc. So, very, very unfortunate, but we got a free case out of it, so that wasn't a bad deal at all. We ended up paying $21 for all those, which is a really good deal. I thought that was an awesome find. There were some, you know, good Wii games in there and stuff. And the PS3 game, the Dirt 2, was really good to find. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories on PSP now instead of just PS2. So I got both, you know, on PSP and PS2. So that's cool. It's a very good find there at Easy Pawn. That was definitely cool. All right, and then on the way home, we decided to stop at that Goodwill that I was telling you about, you know, that we went to earlier in the week where we got the Craigslist deal and stuff with the 5 consoles. We decided to stop at that Goodwill once again. They didn't have anything in the front, you know, normal part of the Goodwill store. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but I'm pretty sure I might have. But they have an outlet-style back room that they allow, you know, people to go to now. Everything in the back is 99 cents, no matter what it is. You could find a really nice like bookshelf or something back there, and it'd be $1. There's all kinds of stuff back there that they sell that they just don't have enough room for in the front, so they just put it in the back. You know, get it out quick, kind of, you know, back. What is it? You know, outlet area, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like an outlet, but kind of not at the same time. It's just like a second Goodwill. It's just a cheaper side of the Goodwill. But anyway, found 2 things there. We had to dig for one, but the other one was in a, you know, there was a bunch of Xbox games in this shopping cart, and this is the only good one that was in the stack. The rest were all like Maddens and stuff, which wasn't, you know, worth buying. But we got Worms 4 Mayhem. Very nice shape. That one is 100% complete, which is really cool. Disc looks pretty brand new, I guess. Got a couple like light scratches on it, but not bad. But that was in there for $1, and then we also found this. I dug through a bunch of toys and stuff in this box. It was kind of actually disgusting in a way, just because none of the stuff's clean, so you don't know how dirty the stuff really is. But it was worth it to find this in there. And we've got a pocket handheld electronics Frogger, which is really, really cool. It didn't work when I tried playing it there at the Goodwill, but bring it home, you know, put new batteries in it, it works great. So that was really, really cool. So for $1 as well, I could not complain. So very, very cool. Alright guys, that was going to do it for this video. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, telling your friends. It really helps us out. We really like seeing you guys coming back each week. It's really awesome to see you guys' feedback and likes and comments and all that kind of stuff. And we love providing you the cool stuff that we find every week. It's definitely going to be an awesome one next week. I can guarantee you that, guys, because there's a bunch of stuff coming. And I mean a lot of stuff. It's probably going to be a big video. So anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for checking us out again this week. You know, go out and get your games, guys. The thrift stores, you know, get some donation stuff in a lot. Garage sales are doing pretty good still. It's still, you know, midsummer and everything. Anyways, happy 4th of July, guys. That's tomorrow. Have a safe one at that, too. I know that gets kind of rowdy around this time of year, especially because it's, you know, celebration time and everything for the country and everything. But anyways, thank you guys a lot. Happy gaming, as always, and we'll see you next time. See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.